Okay, today we're going to look at, I'm not even going to say the objects that keep getting shot down. What we're going to say is the reports of objects getting shot down over Canada, over Montana, over fucking Alaska. So there's been a bunch of reports. Supposedly, NORAD, I guess, has responded to these things and shot a couple down since the Chinese spy balloon. And there are no details coming out on the new episodes that we have of this. So let's just see what the tarot has to say. Rally 16 is our random word and number. So let's just see. Is this a something? Is it a nothing? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Well, right away with the magician, this is pretty much saying that it's a display, right? And here's the magician, and they're putting on this performance, and they're the master of many skills. So this it is a display. Here's the shadows of the people who are observing. So someone is putting on a display, and the reverse Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is like this beautiful, like attractive figure, sort of. The Queen of Wands is like very creative, and this to me is always like stereotypical Leo energy, where the Queen of Wands kind of requires a certain amount of attention and affection, The Queen likes to be the center of attention. And here, when the Queen is upside down, it just shows that no one is acknowledging her creativity and beauty and all of the things that make her special. So it's like an energy that feels like it isn't getting its due. So here it is putting on a display. Now, I guess we got to look more at the queen, right? Because what is the source of these things? Or is it a bunch of different sources? So let's see what we got. Okay, so it's a family. It's not just one thing, because here we get a page of wands and we're reading about the queen. Let's just see what's on the other side here. Huh. So the page of wands and the sun. So what is this energy? Right away, there's a family energy that is being shown. What is coming out in this page? It's the ice. So there's something about the ice here. Um, and I'm just seeing the reflection of where, the stick sort of hits. Um, Now, this could be any northern country, right? So one that is also linked to another in a family. I mean, that definitely could be Russia, It, that would kind of, but who knows? So northern country, this could be any of the Scandinavian things too, I guess, but this definitely could be Russia. Now, or it could be the fucking United States. So here with the sun on the other side as we're trying to figure this out. So we've got the family thing over here. The sun, the sun is not a hidden energy, right? The sun is very much bare and open and shameless. So let's see if we can get one more on this Ace of Cups. Boy. Well, considering the sun is there, and I guess the Ace of Cups, I'm kind of getting just the energy coming from the moon. Mm, I think the sun here is saying that whoever is responsible for these incidents are probably going to they're going to say something. I mean, they're not hiding it, right? The sun is like very much out there. The Ace of Cups isn't doing too much more for me in this case as far as clarity, except maybe showing a connection to the moon, um, which, you know, I mean, fuck, that would go a completely different direction if that were the case. So, all right, hold on. So let's just go back up here. Now, is this going to spark an open conflict? Page of Pentacles. So I wouldn't say that that is a yes. This, it's just more stuff. But there is a process of learning that happens in the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles has found this new thing, and they're really trying to incorporate it and learn everything they can about it. So this might be a new technology in the hands of, I mean, something represented in the Wands family that feels like they're not getting their due, and they're just fucking testing the shit out of this stuff, you know? But the sun is saying, like, it wouldn't really be hidden. So I think whatever the source is will probably, well, who knows if we'll be told the truth, but I think it would be visible, right? It doesn't look like it's going to come to an open conflict, at least anytime soon, because it's kind of a process of just learning about all this stuff right now. Okay. So I guess I'm going to look and see if there is an elevated threat to the to North America, right? Because these things tend to happen around there. And we get a reverse Two of Pentacles. So this is like trying to balance two things, and one of them gets too heavy. So I guess the way that this makes sense to me is that it would require the United States bringing resources back, or at least maybe not spending as much money in other people's wars, and sort of bringing that focus, a certain amount of it, back here, because this shows that the two cannot be balanced anymore because one of them gets too heavy. Interesting stuff. I just want to look at back here with this Page of Pentacles, because whoever it is that's like sending these things out, do they have war in mind? Like, are these things eventually going to be holding fucking bombs or something, you know? And let's just see what the intent there is. Now, fascinating. So we do get, so the Six of Swords, we do get an airship, right? But what's happening here, this is a soldier. Here is the burning city where the soldier was fighting in, and the soldier realizes that there's no way to win this war. Like, both sides could kill each other until the end of time, and no one is going to change their mind. So he just gets the fuck out of there. In this case, the airship that he uses is literally made to get to safety. Now, it's interesting because asking if these things are meant for war, they're kind of born of war, right? The need for them is born of war. It looks like they're actually made to avoid war, to stay away from it, you know? And I guess that might be a good sign. I just want to pull one more card to see if this is a government that we're looking at here, or if this is like, you know, some fucking militia group or something like that. And let's see what we got. Huh. I guess everyone can sort of pull whatever they want out of this one. This is not a perfectly clear answer to me, the Four of Swords, but the four shows an energy. It's been there, it's been like resting, it's been rejuvenating, and it might be time. Huh. Just as I'm looking at this, the thing that actually came into my head was Switzerland, right? Because they're kind of like this. They're supposedly neutral and they're not really involved in other people's shit. Um, Maybe that's some shit that they're doing just to try to keep themselves from having to be in a war. But at any rate, this is an energy that's kind of been, we'll say, low key, right? And it looks like they've been low key long enough that they are not too happy about that. All right. This is going to lead to one more question, and this is going to be a yes or no. Is this North Korea? Because that's part of a family, a dysfunctional family, but it is part of a family, and they have kind of, I mean, maybe not exactly low key, but on the world stage, they probably feel like they don't get as much credit as they deserve, or something like that. Who fucking knows, actually? But as far as a yes or no, is this North Korea? Boy, the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I wouldn't say that this is clearly a yes. Um, I'm going to leave this open if you want to interpret this. And if you have some ideas, you look at this and you're like, duh, like, of course, that's Botswana or something. Who fucking knows? But if you look at this card, and this is my question, or the answer to, is it North Korea that's sending this shit? And this represents the answer of like maybe who it is or a clear yes or no. Feel free to let me know if you have an idea about the Knight. Actually, as I look at it, the thing that's really sticking out is this little swoop here and how it kind of looks like some weird monster with a mouth. Like there's its eyeball and then this is its mouth and it's got like a beak coming down. Um, that is what I see. Maybe it's fucking monsters and it's like the Bigfoot and they've been chilling for a long time. And they're like, you know what? Nobody fears the Bigfoot anymore, so we're gonna fuck this place up. Or something. Or maybe they just want to escape. These humans have lost their minds, so we're gonna build some ships and get out of here. Who knows? Okay, so that's what we have. If you have any comments on this, feel free to let me know. Peace.